There was an strange moment when knowing more about myself stopped being useful. I knew my chart, I knew my human design, my gene keys, my numerology, my Nawal, Mayan calendar. I knew my strengths, my patterns, my gifts, my shadows, my purpose. And I still couldn't answer simple questions. What should I focus on this year? Which project deserves my attention? What do I stop doing? What kind of business am I actually building? What do I keep creating? Why do I keep creating things that eventually drain me? That's when I realized that all this self-awareness and decision making were not the same thing. And that's when the integration word hit me. You can know yourself deeply and still have no framework for choosing. For years, I kept collecting all this insight. I went from one retreat to another one, from dark room to nights of ceremonies, and all this gave me another piece of the puzzle, another confirmation or another layer of understanding or a new layer of understanding. But it became so confusing. How do I integrate all these things, new insights into my life? It was really overwhelming. Understanding the problem, the understanding wasn't the problem. The problem was translation. How do I take everything I know about myself and turn it into decisions, into priorities, into structures, into an actual life? Because eventually you reach a point where another personality test won't help, another chart won't help, another reading, another course won't help. Not because they are wrong, because the next step isn't more information. You already have so much of that. The next step is integration. That's the gap I kept running into. And that's the gap the life code was built to solve, to help you know yourself, because you already know yourself quite a bit. Is to help you build a life around what you already know. And that is the life code. The link is in my bio.